I'm slightly late, even though I said 10 minutes, because we had the best double rainbow. And I needed to. I'll send you guys a photograph. Sit still. Sit still. I'm not going to wrestle with you. Sit still. It was really cool. Yeah, it was good. Right. Colin. I'm late because I wanted to take a photograph of a rainbow. Arc-en-ciel, arc-en-ciel. I'm late because I wanted to take a photograph of a rainbow.
Je suis en retard parce que j'ai voulu prendre une photo de l'arc-en-ciel.
Good, de l'arc-en-ciel. Lovely, nice and fluid. That's getting much faster. Moi, je suis en retard parce que je voulais prendre une photo, ou je voulais prendre en photo, you can say. Alors, je voulais prendre l'arc-en-ciel en photo, ou je voulais prendre une photo de l'arc-en-ciel. Je voulais prendre une photo de l'arc-en-ciel. Lovely, Nathan. As if I'm not gay enough, I stood in front of the rainbow. As if I'm not gay enough, I stood in front of the rainbow.
Comme si je suis pas assez gay, j'ai pris la photo de moi devant l'arc-en-ciel.
I mean, it's not physically wrong. Stood in front of, je me suis mis devant l'arc-en-ciel. Comme si je suis pas déjà suffisamment gay. Comme si je suis pas ouais, comme si je suis pas déjà suffisamment gay. Say that for me. Comme si je suis pas déjà suffisamment gay.
Oui, comme si je suis pas déjà suffisamment gay.
All the way through. Comme si je suis pas déjà suffisamment gay. Get this tongue right to behind the top teeth and pressed on the top of the mouth. Keep your mouth really flat there. Ouais, comme si je suis pas déjà suffisamment gay.
Ouais, comme je suis pas déjà suffisamment gay.
See how it physically helps. Yeah. Good. Good, Maggie. I'm blown away. I've had a really weird experience. I saw my twin brother. I'm blown away. I've had a really weird experience. I saw my twin brother.
Je suis vraiment choquée. Je viens de voir mon frère.
We're lacking elements. I'm blown away rather than ça. Je suis ébloui, bouleversé. Lovely. I've just seen my twin brother. What's twin?
Oh, je viens de voir mon jumelle, mon frère.
Do you think I identify as a male or a female?
Jumeau, frère.
Mon frère jumeau.
Mon frère jumeau.
Oh, mon jumeau. Ouais, ok. Ouais, je suis vraiment bouleversé. Je viens de voir mon frère jumeau. Ouais, je suis vraiment. Press the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Ouais, je suis vraiment bouleversé. Je viens de voir mon frère jumeau.
Je suis vraiment bouleversée. Je viens de me voir mon jumeau.
That was fucking awful. That was fucking awful.
Sorry.
Put your face into Marguerite. Take your face out of Maggie. Before you even begin, put your face into the right person. Okay? Ouais, je viens de voir mon frère jumeau. If you speak English, it look like this. If you speak English, it look like this. If you speak English, it look like this. Oui, alors je viens de voir mon frère jumeau. Look, if I speak English like that, it looks like a bit fucked up. Mais tu vois, mais si je parle en français, comme ça pose pas le moindre problème. You get the difference. Don't be in an English mouth mode. Off you go. Oui, je viens de voir mon frère jumeau. Go.
Je viens de voir mon frère jumeau.
Push more on your chest. With you, if you don't on the chest, yes, Brian, we're going to push on the chest. Je viens de voir mon frère jumeau. Je viens de voir mon frère jumeau. Go.
Je viens de voir mon frère jumeau.
That's it. Push. Keep my strong. Good, Colin. He came to repair the lawnmower for my neighbours. He came to repair. Hasn't been across in fucking 3 years. He came to repair the lawnmower for my neighbours because my mom knows what to say. He came to repair the lawnmower for my neighbours because my mom knows what to say.
Il est venu.
1 sec. He's with me, lazy. I mean, if you want him back, but he's just sat by me. No, he's all right, fella. Don't worry. Yeah. Pat, if you look through the window, you can see him. Yeah, they think Brian's being a pest, but you're being a good boy, aren't you? Because I know about discipline, as you know. They're shocked that the dog behaves when the dog is with me. Off you go. And again, Maggie.
He came to repair my lawnmower.
Oh no, sorry, Colin. He came to
Okay.
repair the lawnmower because my mom knows what to say.
Let's call it time.
Elle est venue
Pause,
réparer.
he's not Elle, he's a man. Il est venu.
Elle est venue de réparer
No. We've had this conversation before. We do not need a preposition. Were we to have a preposition, what would the preposition be in order to, Colin? What's the in order to preposition?
Ah.
I'm holding the dog, so I'm going to have to just headbutt you rather than slap you. Oof. Say for me, I'm going to Paris to see Nathan. I'm going to Paris to see Nathan.
Je vais à Paris voir Nathan.
No! We've done this millions of times. In order to is what word? So that. What word is it? Pour.
Ah.
If you can say in order to in English, you can say pour in French. Even if you're like, I'm going to the bathroom in order to piss, even if it's the most ridiculously vulgar phrase. Oui, alors je vais au chiottes pour pisser. You need a pour, okay? But you don't need a pour with venir if it's like, I'm coming to see you. Just say for me, I'm going to come and see you. Je vais venir te voir. Just copy me. Je vais venir te voir.
Je vais venir te voir.
No, learn to bloody listen. Je vais venir te voir.
Je vais venir te voir.
That is one I gave you. Imitate the sound. Je vais venir te voir.
Je vais venir te voir.
No, that was nice imitation for about 3 syllables. Get to the end. Je vais venir te voir.
Je vais venir te voir.
Good. I can't be giving it you this way. You know, listen to the French. Say for me, je vais venir t'aider. Je vais venir t'aider.
Je vais venir t'aider.
Good boy. Well done. Okay. So he came to repair. Il est venu réparer. Straight into it. Okay. Off you go. He came to repair the lawnmower. La tondeuse. He came to repair the lawnmower.
Elle est venue réparer le tondeuse.
Pause. What's the word for he?
Il.
Go again. Il est venu. Give me that sound journey. Il est venu réparer la tondeuse.
Il est venu réparer la tondeuse.
Good. I hope the recording works because recently, Nathan, we solved the problem by having the person I was speaking to press record.
J'espère que l'enregistrement marche parce que récemment, on a réglé le problème.
On a résolu le problème. Yeah.
On a résolu le problème par...
Le problème c'est résolu, a bit more French. Mais oui,
résolu. Le problème c'est résolu par la personne...
What's the word for the person with whom you're having a conversation? What's the grammatically clever word for that?
À qui je parlais, à pousser.
Reason for literally who I'm talking to. The person that Luke is speaking to is known as A, the victim, B, the lucky student, or C, l'interlocuteur.
All three. L'interlocuteur.
True, I know. True. So say me, you know, ton interlocuteur is the person with whom you are speaking, right? Good, Maggie. Tell me, Luke, what have you done today?
Dis-moi, Luc, qu'est-ce que tu as fait aujourd'hui?
Nice mouth position. Keep pushing on the chest. My auntie Gwen ended up staying the night because we chose the wrong car park. My auntie Gwen ended up staying the night because we chose the wrong car park.
Ma tante Gwen.
I don't need a fucking between every piece of brain thinking. Thinking of a line. We don't need a my auntie Gwen ended up staying the night because we chose the wrong car park. Go.
Ma tante.
No, I don't need stop start. Fucking hell. Keep the previous. Well, keep the previous one going there. No, look at me. Look at me. I'm serious. I will not allow from you. You are far too good. Don't have a drink. You haven't fucking done anything to deserve it. Do not in a million years. It is beneath you. Do not your French is far, far too fabulous. Do not but as a minimum, keep the sound going. Keep the previous vowel going. My auntie Gwen ended up staying the night because we chose the wrong car park. Do not Maggie. Previous vowel. Previous vowel. Previous vowel could be up to 15 seconds on the previous vowel. Up you go.
Ma tante est restée avec moi parce que nous avons.
Ah, you're on an How
nous-
fucking hard is it to not Do not Back you go. Nous avons. Fall in love with sliding from one vowel to the next, and you won't be able to Back the fuck you go. I'm not happy. We chose the wrong car park.
Ok. Ma tante Gwen restait avec moi parce que nous avons choisi le mauvais parking.
It is mauvais parking. If you
Mauvais
pushed on
parking.
your chest in the way that I've told you to do so, you would not
Mm.
Yeah. The reason you're not holding the previous vowel is because you've got nothing to press it out. Yeah. You're getting through a sentence by skipping from consonant to consonant. Press on the previous vowel. Oui, alors, ma tata Gwen a fini par. Ended up
I
good.
knew something and I just couldn't.
I know, but we go round it. And even if you said bobbity bobbity bollocks bollocky shavy cunt flap, I don't care. As long as the previous vowel is still fucking pressing. So press on the chest. Oui, alors ma tata Gwen a fini par rester, voilà, passer la nuit parce que on a choisi le mauvais parking. What do you think, Bri? Lovely. Yes. Colin, today we went to a garden centre which was just for roses. Today, sit. Today we went for that's for the dog, Colin. Although you're very welcome to sit. Today we went to a garden centre. Sit. Today we went for a garden centre which was just for roses. Today we went to a garden centre which was just for roses.
Aujourd'hui, nous sommes allés à le jardin, le
Pause.
centre.
I need these join words to be better. Say for me to a garden. What's the word for garden centre?
Le centre du jardin.
Pause. Masculine centre. Always centre. Yeah. Just say for me, we went to a centre. Just say we went to a centre. To a centre.
On est allé au centre.
Pause. To a centre. Just because something is masculine, bitches, does not mean it's going to be O. It could be un, à une. Yeah? O is masculine, Colin, with a plus a le, or a plus a la. If it's to a garden centre rather than to the garden centre, you know, we are going to a theatre, not to the theatre. So aller au théâtre is generally we're going to the theatre. But moi, je suis allé à un théâtre, pas loin de, I went to a theatre which was quite near, you know. So you don't always have o or à la. Do you understand what I'm saying? It could be to a. Whatever. À une. Understood? Just do those noises for me. À. Good, nice slide. À une. Lovely. So, aujourd'hui, on est allé à un centre de jardinage. Aujourd'hui, on est allé à un centre de jardinage.
Aujourd'hui, on est allé au centre de...
No, not. Oh, I've just been speaking for 2 minutes. To no avail, it would appear. We went to a garden centre. There we go.
On est allé à un...
Yeah, but un is not the sound we practiced, or the as we practiced. Go again.
On est allé à un centre
That
de...
is not the smooth sound we practiced. Do we want un or aun?
Un.
Slide it smoothly.
Un centre de jardinage.
Un. Let me hear it.
Un.
Slide it smoothly. Un.
Un.
Good. Reverse the other way. Go. Un.
Un.
Good. That's nice. En italien. Un. To a un. Because they're never going to be words you dwell on, boys. Never. En italien, centre de jardinage. Come.
On est allé à un centre de
jardinage.
Centre
de fucking jardinage. Centre. On est allé à un centre de jardinage. Come.
On est allé à un centre de jardinage.
Good. We can't always go to the garden centre. To be honest with you, David Austin is the motherfucking garden centre. It's amazing. Lovely. Nathan, I took a load of photographs mainly to brag for the Facebook group I'm part of, which is like Americans, the David Austin Facebook group. So I took a load of photographs mainly to brag for those who are in the same Facebook group as me.
J'ai pris un tas de photos, principalement.
Is not the vowel I need. What is the vowel I need for a load?
Un.
Good. I need your load, Nathan. Anta, not onta.
Anta.
Okay,
J'ai
off we go.
pris un tas de photos pour le groupe de Facebook, principalement pour
Me vanter.
me vanter.
Okay.
Oh,
Can you see me?
no, but you sent a heart react.
Oh, hang on. As long as I didn't send an aubergine dick pic, we're all okay. And even then, I wouldn't really care. Se vanter de, se vanter que, vantardise, fanfaronnade, yeah. Vantardise, vantard, vantard. It's all vantard. There's nothing really else in French that's coming up. But yes, se vanter. Yep. Oi, don't be silly. We're going to go soon. We're going to do some work. Good. I'll give you a biscuit in a second, Brian, if you behave. No, don't lick my face. It's fucking disgusting. Lovely. Maggie. It reminds me of Howard when he's had a drink. It reminds me of Howard when he's had a drink.
Ça me rappelle.
Pause.
Howard.
Which tense? It reminds me. Which tense?
Ça m'a rappelé. Oh.
I didn't. I
no,
wasn't
sorry.
asking that rhetorically. I was
Sorry,
asking
sorry.
which tense.
Ça me rappelle de Howard.
I wasn't asking you rhetorically which tense. Thank you. There you go. Why do people forget this? When something is ongoing rather than happening right now, like in life, I use this shampoo at the moment.
Yeah.
In so-and-so, Maggie uses this face cream. Unless it's right now, people don't sort of consider it the present. It's very much the present. Okay, it's in this period of my life. So when Bri does this, say to me, it reminds me of Howard, Luke, when he's had a drink.
Ça me rappelle de Howard.
No, we've done this many, many, many times in your class. Many times. What is the verb to remind somebody?
Rappeler.
Good. It is indirect. That is the only. Oi. That is the only bit of pronoun we need to worry about. Listen, and I will say this again. When you have rappeler, you do not have rappeler de, unless it is going into a verb. Luke reminded me to buy the coffee. Luc m'a rappelé d'acheter le café. Luke reminded me, you know, Luke reminds me of whatever. Luc me rappelle son grand-père, you know, his grandfather. I remember, even if with I remember with se rappeler, je me rappelle mon enfance. There's no, you don't use rappeler de. You use rappeler de with a verb. You know, use rappeler de with a verb, all right? So, yeah, and you all want to say rappeler de. Good. So ça me rappelle Howard, or ça me fait penser à Howard is probably a bit more French. Ça me fait penser à Howard. Let me hear the Howard. Up you go.
Ça me penser à Howard.
Ça me fait
penser à Howard. Ah, no. I'm thinking of.
Learn to control your guys. Learn to control this laryngeal slide. Yeah. Oh, do the Scooby-Doo noise. Oh. If there's any pressure where I need the pressure, you wouldn't have a problem. Say for me, Howard.
Howard.
Lovely. Say for me, il a arrangé, which is in the passé composé. Il a arrangé.
Il a arrangé.
Now say for me, il a arrangé.
Il a arrangé. La what?
See the difference? That's it. Give me the imperfect. Il a arrangé. And again.
Il a arrangé.
Good. Give me the passé composé again. Il a arrangé.
Il a arrangé.
Lovely. Now say for me, il a arrangé.
Il a arrangé.
Good. Right. Ça m'a fait penser à Howard quand il a bu, quand il a picolé. Lips together. Oui, alors ça me fait penser à Howard quand il a picolé.
Ça me fait penser à Howard. So it's not.
I want two clauses. I'm so bored. The one clause club.
Oh no, sorry. Okay. Ça me fait penser à Howard quand il bu trop.
Listen, 2 sentences. Adults speak 4 at a time. Ça me fait penser à Howard quand il a picolé.
Ça me pensait à Howard quand il...
Sit down, the grown-ups are talking. Fucking hell, 2 clauses. Practice that until I come back to you. Colin, Luke, Pam's the same. This is why I'm denying her alcohol. Privé. Okay. Privé. Deprive.
Deprivé.
Boy, don't be silly. No, privé. What's the word?
Privé.
I didn't say deprivé. Okay. George Breyer. There you go. There you go. Lovely. Okay, off you go. Priver. Priver quelqu'un de quelque chose. Pam's the same. That's why I have to deny her alcohol. Pam's the same. That's why I have to deny her
C'est
alcohol.
pourquoi je la privais.
What tense are we in again that you lot have a problem with?
Oh,
Answer my question.
present.
Thank you. Because in this period of my life, I deny my wife alcohol. Yeah, it's not right now I'm denying my wife alcohol. Oui, parce que je la prive de l'alcool.
Parce que je prive d'alcool.
Learn to listen. Learn to listen to French consonants. You're not going to have big tongue action. Je la prive de l'alcool. Je la prive de l'alcool.
Je prive de l'alcool.
Listen to the fucking words. Je la prive de l'alcool. Je la prive de l'alcool.
Je la prive d'alcool.
Learn to listen. Je la prive de l'alcool. De l'alcool.
Je la prive de l'alcool.
Thank you. Good. All right, I'm going to take Brian back because he's missing his brother. I know. We're going to see your brother then. Nathan, Luke. Come on then, let's go and see your brother. The dog's being emotional. He's not used to being apart from his brother. When I mean brother, I mean Briar is a Cocker Spaniel, and obviously Walter is an obese Labrador, 10 years older than him, but it's still his brother. Come on then. So say for me, when I say brother, I'm obviously not talking. No, what should I say? Briar's being emotional. He's missing his brother. Briar's being emotional. He's missing his brother.
Briar est sensible. Maintenant, il s'est pas habitué à être sans son frère.
Briar, this way. No, what's the word for emotional?
Sentimental.
Beginning with an E. Briar, in the house. He's missing his brother. What's the word for emotional beginning with an E?
Émotionnel.
I'm disgusted. We've done this in this class. If it's pertaining to alcohol, I mean emotions. I don't know why I said alcohol. If it's pertaining to alcohol. No, it's because I'm thinking alcoolique and alcoolisé because I feel like a drink. If it's pertaining to what am I saying? If it's pertaining to emotion, like on an emotional level, au niveau émotionnel, you can use the similar word. If Colin says, "Oh, Luke, I feel really emotional," because this is where I first ordered Pam off the internet. Je me sens émotif. Yeah. So what's the word for emotional?
Émotif.
Good. Lovely. Good. Colin, I thought of you because you were doing some DIY the other day. I thought of you because you were doing some DIY the other day. DIY, bricolage, masculine. Colin, I thought of you because you were doing some DIY the other day.
J'ai pensé à toi parce que je...
You were doing some DIY the other day.
Parce que tu as fait le bricolage.
I wish you lot would learn bloody tenses. You were doing.
Parce que tu faisais le bricolage.
Lovely. Pardon everything being a shit mess, but we've had a bit of, got some projects going in. I'll show you my projects. This is the wood I'm now having to smash into here and think of you lot making mistakes to allow me to give me the physical strength to do this. But look at my new raised border. I'm so proud of my work. Look at this. It was rotten and shit, and now it's freaking. And I put that bad boy together with all the metalwork behind. I was like, I'm going to hide all my metalwork. So I dug a trench, tranché, une fossé, fossé, une tranché, and yeah. And I somehow managed to carry that by myself.
Some of those plants from the camion the other day?
No, these have been here forever. This has been here before. This was like soil. Right, basically what happened years and years and years ago, this was like a slope, c'était une pente. And we just did the garden so that basically there's like 2 levels, so raised and whatever. And then everything in silver, well, zinc planters is what was in London that I drove up the other day. And then, yeah, but this was rotten. Like this was literally like coming apart because it was wet. I mean, it'd been there 15, 20 years. So yeah, and I ordered the timber, and then I ordered all the metal brackets and stuff, and I bought, you know, the appropriate metal brackets and just put it all together. But normally what you do is you put it in place, drill the stuff behind, drill the stuff behind, drill the stuff behind, and then backfill with soil. That's how you build a raised border. But when you're replacing what's already there, it's a bit of a pain in the arse because it's like you want to do it and not have to disturb everything. So these plants were all here before. So I was quite impressed, and it's pretty flush. It's pretty, hang on, let's come over here. I'm pretty impressed with my ability to get it straight. Who knew I could be so straight? So, yeah, so I'm really, really pleased. And then these are because I feed it with more shit than you lot come out with in a grammar class. These are my David Austin roses, which are going nuts. This is the rose centre we went to today where this plant came from. This is 15, 20 years old. And this is my new white section, which Sig rather inappropriately decided to call the white supremacy section, which is somewhat worrying. So like everything in this area is white, I was just like, I'll try that for a bit of fun. So I'm proud of myself. It's going well. There's my bench.
That's great.
So it's good. It's good. I've done a lot of work. But I thought of you, Colin, because this was a massive pain in the arse. I was like, oh God, this is like Colin in the door. So secondly, I thought of you because you were having problems doing something the other day. I thought of you because you were having problems doing something the other day.
J'ai pensé à toi parce que tu as fait le problème l'autre jour.
I wish you guys would remember the expression avoir du mal à, parce que tu avais du mal à faire quelque chose. Ça fait bien?
Je pense à tu. Je pense à toi parce que.
Do we need to have a little conversation, Colin? Do we need to have a little conversation about tu, and toi again? I thought of you. J'ai pensé à toi. Go on.
Je pense à quoi? Parce que
j'ai pensé à toi. J'ai pensé à toi.
J'ai pensé à toi parce que tu as du mal parce que tu avais du mal avec le projet.
Good. This is because I'm gay and my neighbour had trash cans, and so I put like a rose arch and some wisteria to hide his trash can. I was like, do you mind if I do something? He's like, I couldn't care less, do what you want. Lovely. Maggie, like most vampires, Luke's house is pretty dark. Like most vampires, Luke's house is pretty dark. There you go.
La majorité de
I can't hear any mention of the original sentence. Like most.
I don't know what vampires are, Luke. I'm having a problem. I was thinking of bats, but I couldn't think of what.
Why don't you try saying the fucking word in French with an accent?
Well, okay, vampire, okay. Comme beaucoup de vampires, ma maison est très.
Why don't you read the word with a French accent? Read the word vampire.
Vampire.
Ta-da! Off you go. Like most vampires, Luke's house is pretty dark.
Comme la majorité de vampires, ma maison est très ombre, très foncé.
Très sombre. Foncé be like a dark
sombre.
color. Or très, yeah, très foncé. Très sombre. Okay. Or très solennel. Très solennel. It's the secret of my eternal youth. It's the secret of my eternal youth.
C'est le secret de mon.
Put your face in French and we will get French. Put your face in French and we will get French.
C'est
Put
le
your face in French.
secret.
Let me hear more Hongyon. Let me hear more Hongyon.
C'est le secret de mon jeunesse éternelle.
See? Put your face in French and we got French. That was great. C'est le secret de ma jeunesse éternelle. C'est le secret de ma jeunesse. You know, whatever.
I don't know why I'm getting balloons.
Mom, I mean, that was cute. Fuck knows why. Hang on, I can normally get a thumb. If I go like that, it normally does like a
I
thumb.
don't know what happens.
Whatever. It normally does like a thumb thing. Yeah. Colin, my Russian friend Chris is supposed to come tomorrow. My Russian friend Chris is supposed to come tomorrow.
Mon ami Chris.
Stand still. What the fuck? My friend. Say for me, my friend.
Mon ami.
There we go. Let's never ever speak again about what came out of your mouth. Even if it were feminine, it wouldn't be ma ami, would it? Because it starts with a vowel. And most of the time, that means it's going to honor the mon ami. You know, there are exceptions like ma aunt, my shame. You know. So say for me, my Russian friend Chris is supposed to be coming tomorrow.
Mon ami russe Chris est supposé.
No, we've had this conversation before. Do not make me reteach material to Mr. Colin. What is supposed to? I'm supposed to. Je suis.
Je suis cherché.
No. You and your bloody book have written shit rather than sounds. Censé.
Censé.
Learn a vibration for a word. Say to me, my Russian friend Chris is supposed to come tomorrow.
Mon ami russe Chris.
Is it mon ami or mon ami?
Mon ami.
Thank you.
Mon ami russe Chris est censé venir demain.
That was nice vowels. Enjoy the slide between them. That was nice vowels, Colin. That was good. Mon ami russe Chris est censé venir demain. Oh, mon ami russe Chris est censé. Mon ami russe Chris est censé venir demain.
Mon ami Chris russe est.
No, mon ami russe Chris. My Russian friend Chris. Mon ami russe Chris.
Mon ami russe Chris est censé venir demain.
Good. Put it together as a sentence. Mon ami russe Chris est censé venir demain.
Mon ami Chris.
No, I'm bored. Mon ami russe Chris. Think.
Mon ami russe Chris.
Push on the chest. If you do not push on the chest, you have to open the mouth. Mon ami russe Chris. Flatten the tongue to the roof of the palate. Mon ami russe Chris.
Mon ami russe Chris.
Est censé venir demain.
Est censé venir demain.
Good. Put it together. We need two clauses, guys. Mon ami russe Chris est censé venir demain. Well, that's one clause, actually. Mon ami russe Chris est censé venir demain.
Mon ami russe Chris est censé venir demain.
Good. Nathan. Oh, yes, Luke, the one you tell us about, who has an Italian girlfriend.
Ah oui, Luc, celui dont tu parles, dont tu parles à nous.
Why did you solve it and then talk shit? Go again. That was fine. Why did you need to make it weird? You make it completely fine. Go again. What you said was fine. Go again.
Ah oui, Luc, celui dont tu parles, celui
dont
avec...
dont tu nous parles, the one you tell us about. Yeah.
Dont tu nous parles, il a une copine...
Keep the previous vowel going.
Il a une copine italienne.
Thank you. Notice how it genuinely increases muscle memory. Yes. Okay. The minute you stop, you are no longer correct. You are not able to slide from one vowel to another vowel. It will never, ever help you, facilitate you remembering stuff. Ah oui, Luc, celui dont tu nous parles. Ouais, celui avec une copine italienne. Give me that with double celui, Nathan. Ah oui, alors celui dont tu parles, celui qui a une copine italienne.
Ah oui, Luc, celui dont tu nous parles, celui avec une copine italienne.
I gave you celui qui a une copine italienne.
Celui qui a une copine italienne.
Make the transition between the last few words comfortable. Celui qui a une copine italienne.
Celui qui a une copine italienne.
Good. Maggie, I could wash my face and then go and have a cup of tea. I'll often go to lesson Pat's in pajamas. I could wash my face and then go and have a cup of tea with Les and Pat in my pajamas. I could wash my face and then go and have a cup of tea with Les and Pat in my pajamas.
Je pourrais me laver ma visage.
Stand still. Stand still. What is the fucking gender of visage and why?
Le visage. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know why.
Yes, you do. You've been told many times. Why? Is it
Oh, because it's AGE. Sorry, yes, I do know. AGE at the end, sorry.
You'd have me fucking publicly executed, every fucking one of you. or mentally go, no, Luke, I do not know what you're referring to. I have no idea. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. AGE words longer than one syllable will mostly be masculine. Yeah. All right. Okay. And is it going to be laver mon visage or is it going to be me laver
le visage?
Enjoy the slide. Me laver le visage. Give me the slide.
Me laver le visage.
Put your chest into French. Me laver le visage. Give it some welly. Give it some gusto in the chest. Me laver le visage. Go.
Me laver le visage.
That's right, Maggie. That was brilliant. Give it some gusto in the chest. Lovely. Je pourrais me laver le visage.
Je pourrais me laver
le visage. Yeah?
Je pourrais me laver le visage.
Not purée is mashed potato. Je pourrais me laver le visage.
Je pourrais me laver le visage.
Yes, but push through. Don't speak it. Je pourrais me laver le visage.
Je pourrais me laver le visage.
And go and sit with Les and Pat in my pajamas.
Et va me soir.
Je pourrais is followed by which tense?
Ah. Okay.
If you then repeat the concept, oui, alors je pourrais me laver le visage et aller voir les EHPAD en pyjama. Yeah, it would need to be finished. Yeah, okay. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. Je pourrais me laver le visage et aller me soir avec.
Go and see Les and Pat in pajamas.
Oh, okay. Aller voir Pat et Les en pyjama.
I gave you the word on pyjama. Okay, lovely. Sometimes, Colin, sometimes when I'm lazy, I will take a product from here. But in general, I try. Can we just say, can we be absolutely clear? This is not me being bougie and fancy. Like, this I own, London I don't. You know, it's like when I was like this house or this house, it sounds so fucking damn fancy, but you know what? You understand the situation. So Colin said to me, sometimes I'm lazy and I take a product from this house to the other house. Sometimes I'm lazy and I take a product from this house to the other house.
Parfois, je suis paresseux et je prends un produit.
Don't I'm pushing you up a level. You're doing very well and your French is sounding very nice. You're sounding much more fluent today, Colin. Luke is very pleased with you. Don't Don't let that wretch infect you with her fucking Don't Stay on the previous vowel until you are ready. Does 4 things you don't need. First thing, it gives you a different vowel journey for the sentence you are trying to remember. French is a language you're trying to remember the vowel journey. Secondly, it falsely tells you that you guys hit the word in time. Whereas if you have a longer je me suis, it helps you, your brain go, you need to tighten that. You need to tighten that gap. Do not I do not want from you guys. I mean it. The only you're allowed is at the beginning. Okay. Fresh sentence, so you haven't got time to plan. Yeah, so basically we're saying like des fois je suis paresseux, feignant, je prends un produit de cette maison à l'autre maison. Good. Colin, Luke, try not to drop your phone. Try not to drop your phone. Today's class is sponsored by Aveeno. Luke, try not to drop your phone. Try not to drop your phone.
Essaie de ne tomber.
No. What's the verb to drop? Laisser tomber.
Laisser tomber. Ouais.
Okay, try not to drop your phone. Try not to drop your phone.
Essaie pas de laisser tomber.
No. Try to not drop. Don't try to drop. No, I'm not saying don't try to drop. It's try to not drop. It's different, isn't it?
Try to. Oh. Essaie de ne pas laisser tomber.
Apart from the mispronunciation of laisser, everything else there was completely great. So we went from utter shit to brilliant. Well done, because you thought about it. Lovely. Go again. Try to not drop the phone.
Essaie de ne pas laisser tomber.
Good. Let me explain something to you guys.
Normally, when you have an infinitive, a pronoun goes before the last infinitive. Je vais devoir continuer à le faire. But the verb laisser tomber is itself like a combo. So if you have a pronoun with laisser tomber, it goes before the laisser tomber. Oh oui, alors je vais le laisser tomber, I'm going to drop it. Not je vais laisser le tomber. Do you understand? It goes before laisser tomber as a grammatical unit. Do you understand me, Colin? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Normally a pronoun would go before the last infinitive. This shit's the fucking bomb. This really is. Palmer's natural vitamin E, not the coconutty smell. I love the coconut one, but that shit's really fucking good. Nathan, I bought this perfume because it reminded me of what my grandpa used to wear, but then they changed the formula. I bought this perfume because it reminded me of what my grandpa used to wear, but then they changed the formula.
J'ai acheté ce parfum parce qu'il m'a rappelé à ce que mon grand-père a porté, mais après ils ont changé
Used to wear, tenses everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Used to wear.
Ça m'a rappelé à ce que mon grand-père portait.
You can use it because you were choosing perfume. That's absolutely fine. But, yeah, what used to wear? Yeah, so il me rappelait. Yeah,
il me rappelait à ce que mon grand-père portait quand j'étais jeune, mais après ils ont changé le recette. Formule.
Lovely. Good. Left the light on. That's a bit stupid. Yeah, I could have cried yesterday because the bastards that run the local supermarket have outsourced to this shit company called Euro Car Parks. And they basically, we went for a pub meal because I wanted to thank my aunt who came over and just helped me. Like, she's not like a blood aunt. My mum's an only child. Nobody would make that mistake twice. But she's just fucking amazing. My auntie turned up and she's like, "Where do you want me?" And she just you can literally just go, "Could you plant those? Could you do this? Could you trim this? Could you do this?" She's just fucking amazing. She's my mum's best mate, but like seriously, I get on really well with her. And so I took her for a pub meal to say, "Look, thank you, I really appreciate it." And fuck me, since I've last been here, it's privately outsourced and managed to like the basic village car park because there's only one supermarket in the village. And the bastards put like a bollard across at fucking 4:20 now. So our car was locked in the fucking car park. So then I rang my mom. I was like, "Oh, we've got a bit of a problem." She's like, "Oh, we're on our way over to see you anyway." And my dad randomly has this like roll bar 4x4 Jeep thing that's like, I'll send you a photograph. It's like literally, it's got like a cage in the back for animals and dogs and shit. And we had to sit in this fucking cage to get back up to the house. I was like, any other fucking time, this would have been funny, but I'm so not in the mood for this. And then they decided to go back. And my dad knows like my auntie Gwen anyway, because they used to be in the police together and stuff with my mom. And they all went back together, like the three of them trying to sit in the front of the car. And then about 10 minutes down the road, Auntie Gwen was like, "Fuck this shit, I'll just stay the night at Luke's." And mine's really nice. I even keep a spare pajamas, boy and girl, like for anybody that comes over. There's like face stuff, cream, toothpaste. You know, it's like everything's fine. She's like, it's like a boutique hotel. And then the win of this was that she was then there to help me yesterday with this wood shit. So I'm completely fucking stoked. I'm so happy. So Maggie saved me. The fact that she left the car in the car park allowed her to help me do it. The fact that she left the car in the car park allowed her to help me do it.
Le fait qu'elle a laissé sa voiture dans le parking
allowed her to help me do it. Allowed her to help me do it.
Autorisé à
Stand. What is to allow? What is to allow? What is to allow?
Permettre.
Lovely. Allowed her to help me to do it. By the way, this is made out of driftwood. Don't you think this dog is so cute? It's like a driftwood dog. Yeah, allowed her to help me to do it. Allowed her to help me to do it. Allowed her to help me to do it.
Lui a permis à le faire.
Can I have two dictionary infinitives? Can I have two dictionary infinitives? Can I have the verb to allow in the dictionary infinitive mode? Permettre.
Permettre à quelqu'un de le faire.
Good. And can you now give me the verb to help as a dictionary infinitive?
Oh, aider quelqu'un à la faire.
Well done, Maggie. Good job. Can you now give me the two together? Allowed her to help me.
Ça permis, ça permis, non, ça lui a permis de aider.
Good. Now say allowed her to help me do it. Allowed her to help me do it.
Ça lui permis à faire, non, à aider de le faire, à le faire. No, wrong. Obviously.
Oh, I'm sorry. We expected me to fucking rescue your toddler ass. Go again.
Allowed her to help her do it.
That allowed her to help me do it.
Me do it. Okay, so ça lui permis à m'aider de le faire.
Now, the reason I like multiple clauses when you have verbs like this is it guarantees, it shows me who's got it in their mouth. Maggie, I need you to pop it in your mouth. Could you please say to me, ça lui a permis m'aider à le faire.
Ça lui a permis de m'aider à le faire.
Now say it again. Lions and tigers and bears. Ça lui a permis de m'aider à le faire.
Ça lui a permis de m'aider à le faire.
Lovely.
Oh.
Colin, I'm making them a drink, but Maggie doesn't deserve one. I'm making them a drink, but Maggie doesn't deserve one.
Je l'ai fait une boisson, mais Maggie.
Pardon me. Would you go again? I'm making them a drink.
Ah, oui. Je l'ai fait une boisson.
Am I making les and pat? Am I physically right now making les and pat in a factory? What am I making?
A drink.
It's them, direct or indirect?
Direct. I'm making the drink.
When I say I'm making them a drink, what's been made in the sentence? The drink or them?
The drink. The drink, yes.
So therefore, are they direct or indirect? Them, is that direct or indirect?
Indirect.
Lovely. As a general rule, Cole, if you've got a sentence with a human being and a non-human being, the human being will be indirect and the thing will be direct. As a general rule. All right? Say to me, I'm making them a drink.
Je leur fais une boisson.
Lovely. Or quelque chose, to be honest with you, quelque chose à boire, which is way more common. And again, je leur fais quelque chose à boire, okay?
J'ai fait quelque chose à boire.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the fact that in French bothersome to you? Je leur fais quelque chose à boire. Go on.
Je fais quelque chose à boire.
Je leur fais quelque chose à boire. I'm not going to stress stuff unnecessarily. Je leur fais quelque chose à boire.
Je leur fais quelque chose à boire.
Faster, je leur fais quelque chose à boire.
Je leur fais quelque chose à boire.
Good. You are making really good progress, Luke. He's very proud of you. Good. Pay more attention to keeping your mouth in French and do not practice stuff out of French because it's training your ear to be lazy and want bigger teethy stuff and you won't get it. I'd also, Colin, like you to pay attention to the rhythm of which words we're stressing. That might seem like the cherry on the cake. It might seem like a really, really fancy thing to worry about. But no, I'm promising you it will help you on all levels. Because when I speak just blah, 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 you need it again in a bit of a teethy way, and we can't have that because you're doing too well. Maggie, my advice to you is just to come off the fucking smack. Come off the drugs. What was I going to say? Lovely. Nathan. So, Luke, tell me what happened with your twin brother. Luke, tell me what happened with your twin brother.
Du coup, Luc, dis-moi, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
No, you're too good. I'm asking you a question. Are you asking someone a question when you say this?
Oh, no, it's a command.
Up you go. But why does your brain think it's a question? Because you are interrogatively saying, tell me what happened with your twin brother. I want to know what happened. But you're not saying what happened. Do you understand?
Right.
So even though there's an interrogative mood to it, it is not the interrogative. Does that make sense? Just me. Tell me what happened with your brother.
Dis-moi, Luc, ce qui s'est passé avec ton frère jumeau.
On you go.
Dis-moi, Luc, ce qui s'est passé avec ton frère jumeau.
Yeah, put the stress together, though. Dis-moi ce qui s'est passé avec ton frère jumeau. Come.
Dis-moi ce qui s'est passé avec ton frère jumeau aujourd'hui.
Say to me, he managed to repair the wheels of Leslie's lawnmower. He managed to repair the wheels of Leslie's lawnmower. He managed to repair the wheels of Leslie's lawnmower.
Il est arrivé à réparer les roues de la péluseur. Non, de la tondeuse
Good.
de Les Épates.
There you go, Les. Good. Oh, sorry. Did I give him the big one and the little one the wrong way around? Les has got a big one. Pat has got a little one. Lovely. Maggie, my brother is a qualified psychiatrist, but he doesn't do it anymore. My brother's a qualified psychiatrist, but he doesn't do it anymore.
He doesn't what anymore?
He hates you, you're a lying tax evading bitch. Oh, sorry, did that come out of my mouth? He doesn't do it anymore. He doesn't do it anymore.
Oh, he doesn't do it anymore. Mon frère est psychiatre professionnel, mais il n'a pas fait, il n'a pas plus à faire.
That was the weirdest bit of crap grammar. Say for me, Luke smokes. No, Pat smokes. She used to be a fiendish little smoker. Say for me, Pat smokes.
Elle fume. Elle ne fume plus.
Pat used to smoke loads. She did. Now say for me, Pat doesn't smoke anymore.
Pat ne fume plus.
I'm going to allow Colin to condescendingly look at you. Colin, could you just point at the camera and have disgust drip off your digit and point at Maggie?
I'm not looking, Colin.
Could you please say for me, Colin, Luke doesn't do it anymore. Luke doesn't do it anymore. Which is bloody true in the last year, let me tell you. Oh dear, when you love somebody, it's complicated. You don't do anything. So say for me, Luke doesn't do it anymore. Colin.
Luc n'a fait encore.
That was as equally shit. Nathan, say for me, Luke does it.
Luc le fait.
I don't know why you're smiling, as in the joyous fact that we can share being shit. It's no less of a disappointment. Say to me, Luke doesn't do it anymore, Nathan.
Luc le fait plus.
Thank you. What is the pronunciation for not doing anything anymore, Nathan?
Plus.
Maggie, what is the pronunciation for not doing anything anymore?
Plus.
What is it not, Maggie?
Plus.
So say to me, Maggie needs more help with her French. Go on.
Oh, me.
Maggie, I will do my damnedest to get you speaking French, but I cannot fucking teach you your own first name. That you're going to have to do by yourself, my darling girl. I can't be responsible for everything. You are Maggie. There are two boys in here apart from you. I'm pretty sure it's you. Off you go. Maggie, say for me, Luke, I need more French. Off you go.
Luc, il me faut plus de français. Plus de
Go
français.
again. Go again.
Il me faut plus de français.
No, more.
Plus de français. Sorry, I don't know what to say now.
Oh, it's
Plus
so
de
funny
français.
you don't listen. It's all so funny. Plus is more
Plus
of a
de
noun.
français, yeah.
Go
Plus
on.
de français. Il me faut plus de français.
Good. Luke, I don't eat it anymore. Luke, I don't eat it anymore.
Luc, je ne mange plus. Tu ne manges plus.
Oh my
Tu ne
God,
le
I'm
manges
going to
plus.
strike you and leave a mark. Or I'll ring you while you're doing the ironing. Off you go. Go again. Luke doesn't eat it anymore. Luke doesn't eat it anymore.
Oh, Luc ne mange plus.
Right, look at Auntie Lukey. Where does an adverb go, before or after the verb?
After the verb.
Lovely. Where does the pronoun go, Maggie?
Before the verb.
So does it bother us that we've got two in the same sentence at the same time? No. Luke doesn't do it anymore. Go.
Il ne le fait plus.
Good. What
I
do I
said
ask you to drop, though? Don't do the no.
Oh,
Yeah, so Luke ne le fait plus.
il
Luke ne le fait plus. Yeah.
ne le fait plus.
Good. Maggie, say for me, Howard has had more than 3 criminal convictions. No, Howard just say for me, Howard has more than 3 problems. Howard has more than 3 problems.
Howard a plus de 3.
No, you need to listen. Nathan, Howard has more than 3 problems.
Howard a plus de 3 problèmes.
Good, explain why. Was it because I looked sarcastic, facetious, and gay when she said plus de, and you therefore
that
the
also.
opposite one? Or is there a grammatical reason why you knew it was plus de?
I think it's because of the de.
No. Epic fail. Numbers use plus de. There are more cars, says Les, on the market nowadays that I like. Il y a plus de voitures. There are more than 4 cars that Les would currently buy. Il y a plus de 4. Even though it's more than, if it's a number, we will use plus de.
Oh.
Yes? But seeing as you are basically like flatline remedial level on plus and plus, I'm scared to rock the boat. I'm scared to rock the boat. Colin, say for me, Luke smokes.
Luc fume.
Luke doesn't smoke anymore.
Luc ne fume pas.
He discovered lubricant. Luke doesn't smoke anymore. Luke doesn't smoke anymore.
Luc ne fume plus.
Right. Hold my hand so that I can strike you all equally. More. Right. Let's be babies. Everybody sing this. More of a noun, more of a word. Everybody say this. More of a noun, more of a word.
More of a noun,
More of a word.
Good. So if you were saying more cats, plus de chat. All right. Okay. More than 3 cats, even though it's more of a noun, plus de. So that will get cancelled for number. I don't do something anymore, plus. All right. Can you go to Logic Language Learning, type plus and plus? Yeah, and that video will come up. Good. Watching this at home, please go to the coffee link that will be under the video, and I will very gratefully receive, because not all my coffees and teas are made at Les and Pat's. Sometimes I have to go out and buy them. So if you could go to the coffee link underneath and make a contribution to the class, these people who know how to pay me, that's absolutely fine. Lovely, 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 lovely. Hang on, people, I just turn off the recording.